Civil War. We're going into our final battle here, it looks like, or I think this is the final battle, Malvern Hill. McClellan is retreating, and as he retreats, he sets up a defensive position to stop Lee, and we are that defensive position. So while this loads up and we begin, let's start with obviously the only one we have, 20 of 15. So I should go back to the camp and split 5 off. I'm going to do that. I'm going to go back to camp, split 5 off. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're going to go to 2nd Division, or 2nd Corp, I should say. Corp. So you would go to 2nd Corps under Mr. Pleasanton there. All right. So you'll be 2nd Corps. So that's 24,000 and 8,000. All right. So let's do this again. Yep, 15 in that one, and only 5 in that one. But that's what I have. All right. So we'll start. While we're starting, I'm going to give a couple shout outs here to Edward Riley, who listed in the tips and tricks another tactic of splitting out skirmishers from all your units and using them as flanking units. It's not a bad idea at all. I haven't actually tried it, Edward, but something I want to try, so I'm definitely going to keep that in mind. Thanks for the input. Rebels are determined to defend their capital, and our army cannot take any more beating. They are chasing us, and we must defend again. All right. Yeah, that's right. I mean, I've been beat up pretty bad here. Haven't done the best I could do. Bulk of the Union expedition force has no more strength to continue. The majority of our army is American. Yep, okay. So we got to hold our position. Let's see. Alright. He wants us to hold that. It'd be crazy if the rebels decided to attack the west side hill through the swamps and such steep ground, but we must be cautious. Undoubtedly they will. We can't consider us safe from sites too, as a small river and high cliff should discourage an attack. Yeah, doubtful. Okay. Alright. Okay, this is going to be a pretty big battle, apparently. Stand your ground and attempt to move away from the Malvern Hill. We hold a superior defense position, so we should wait for them to attack. I understand. So, let's take a look here. Basically, they want you to stretch across here with a little bit running this way. I don't think you're going to have any problem with anybody coming that direction. I don't think. I doubt we're going to have any issues that direction. They're just going to come straight up this hill because that's what they do. Yeah, we'll run straight across here, use the trees, use the farmhouse, use this fence line here and this line. Kind of make a little bit of a crooked line here, but I think it'll work out okay. Let's hit start battle. Let me pause this real quick and see. So we're going to put you in there. Let's put you here. Put the 3rd Connecticut there. And then we'll just go from there. Everybody start moving out. I'm going to put you, let's see, you're running this way, so you're going to come over here and be back up over here. Let's go to 3rd New York, back up over here. 1st Maine's piling into there. Let's move you back to here. Let's move you right here in these little trees. Actually, we'll put you about there. That'd be fine. Supplies. Move me right to the center. Cannon. Hold your ground. Hold your ground. I think you're going to need to be a little bit more that direction to provide some fire across that field. I'd like to see you actually a little bit more like so. An attempt to provide some counter fire here coming across the fields. They come straight up this hill. and right through this little narrow corridor, I'll be in a good position to fire at them several different directions. I may try Mr. Edward Riley's tip here and slide out 2 skirmishers to go this way, maybe to flank. I don't know. I don't think I have enough room to flank right now, so I'm thinking that's not going to be a good idea. We'll hold him in the center. While we're waiting there, Mr. Derek 770 put a remark, a couple of remarks there about no, I'd like you to hold there, please. Don't worry about the general being there. Thank you. That's a good spot to hold. Thank you very much. Anyways, Derek said cavalry. I had the wrong weapon on the cavalry in one of my previous episodes. Oops. That's not what I want you to do. I want you to hold there. And that I had swapped over to carbines, and then carbines, however you want to pronounce that. And then I told them to charge, and that is why they were whipped so bad. That is absolutely correct. That is a great tip. Whoa, look at all of them. Oof. Oh, wow. That's a lot of dudes. Swapping over to carbines on your cavalry and then asking them to charge is definitely not a good idea, as that is not a charging weapon, and it is not designed to perform that role. So yeah, that was a bad mistake on my part, no doubt. Won't be doing that again. Good catch there, as he caught that tip. And so that's a tip. Make sure you're checking your cavalry weapons. You know, make sure you've got them set up what you want. Also, he said look for the stars on these guys. So here you see the little stars. It's another good tip to look for, these little stars right here. You can see them right next to the shield. Let me zoom in a little bit here where you can see. He's got 2 stars here on Law. So that's a unit you need to look out for. Hood is a unit you need to look out for. See the 2? Trimble's got 1. And then at the same time, you look at my guys, and you know, you see none on the 4th because they're still a new unit. 1, 1, so forth, so on. So I don't have anybody who can really stand up toe to toe with Hood and Law. So they're going to be my major concern when it comes to dealing with the enemy. Now they're able to hit me from quite a long ways, but boy, I can't hit them. That's interesting. Because they're firing over here at these boys. All right. So that's another bit of interesting information to know about. It's something I just had never really thought about and did not pay much attention to. So thank you, Mr. Derek 770 for that. Also, you know, being in the open, having more cover, like these guys right here. Very little cover. If they were tucked in the trees, it'd have much better cover. These guys are tucked in the trees, so they got 97% cover. Makes a big difference. And it really does. What I'm going to do is I'm going to follow these guys back so they're out of artillery range for now, because there's no reason for them to be there right this minute, getting shelled for no reason. And these guys here, you can see 87% cover, even though they're in the protective position. And these guys, 87%, 87%. Then we look at this guy in the field, he's only got 24% cover. So it's not that good of cover, and a field does not offer the best. Even these little buildings offer at least some cover. So be mindful of that. So great advice, great tips. We appreciate that, and I'm sure the gaming community will appreciate it as well. We're going to make a second tips and tricks episode where I include a lot of these as well, and give shouts out to these guys. Also, Mr. Aaron Woback talked about officers and how I had some majors and things of that nature in some of my units, as opposed to colonels, full-blown colonels, and how the leadership effective ability was much less. So when you're in your camp there and you're looking at your army, you can see the difference by replacing the guy. Majors and lieutenant colonels are not as good as colonels and generals and so forth, and so it definitely makes a difference when you are assigning leadership. You want some high-end leadership, somebody with some good skills, so that you don't have to, you're not being overrun by somebody with no skill. This guy here has a colonel. He is a full-born colonel, as you can see, but because he's somewhat new and somewhat they haven't had a whole lot of fighting, his efficiency and all that stuff isn't as good. Whereas you look at somebody who's had a lot more experience and he's got a rank on him, you can see the morale and stuff so much better. And you can see there some of these units, some's better than others. And this is one of my weaker units when it comes to that, so having him over here on the right is probably not the best idea. But that's who's there. 1st New York's been with me forever. That would probably be the best guy to put on this side, but it is what it is. Hopefully we're going to get some reinforcements here soon. We're not even able to shoot at this moment. We are just out of range. If I move up just a little bit, I don't know that we're going to be able to shoot anybody. I could move over here and fire off that direction, but we'll see if that makes a difference or not. Right now they're just shelling my guys. I'm not losing a ton of them, but I don't like losing guys to shelling. Yeah, nope. Still can't quite reach anybody. Nope. So he's just out of range from all these people. Quite the start to this. So I thought about not even using that defensive position there, instead making me a line back here. I could do that. That would force them to, they wouldn't be able to fire. They'd have to move up. I could move them right back here. Let's fall back. Run. And that way, that's going to force them to move up. The only gun they'll be able to fire will be this gun. At least then it'll still be in cover. If they want to shoot, they're going to have to move forward. And if they move forward, then we can shoot. There we go. The rebels advance. Okay. Confederates need to prepare for general attack. Brace yourself. Okay. Stop running now. So the 4th New York, the 3rd New York is a overall better unit when it comes to morale and all that stuff. So I'm going to stick them up there. And I'm going to have them run up there. And I'm going to have this unit hold here. Wait and see what happens. Oh, now we got some more boys here. Let's get you about here. I've got some going left that are going to try and go this way. So we're going to stick the 2nd Ohio over here in this field. Yeah, we're going to stick the 1st Maryland over here as well as backup. I'm going to put a unit up here in these trees. We'll put the other Ohio unit up here in these trees for anybody that might go this direction. Move you this direction, and I'm going to move the other cannon right about there. Let's see what we can do here. I'll have you go ahead and start booking it this way, because I think we're going to need you sooner rather than later. And I'm going to move the Massachusetts unit up here as well. They're not going this direction, but they are making a left-hand turn there. So, alright, here we go. They're going to get busy now. Let's go ahead and get you up here so that you can crossfire in everybody. Get up in there. You got the Massachusetts boys coming behind you here. Alright, get you turn a little bit. There you go, hold there. So far so good. I'm beginning to think one unit's going to be enough over here. I think what I want to do though is get across the hill if I can, or across the river and get these trees and get them to run. He'll be about here for backup just in case he's needed. If I can get him across that river before he can get down here, I can fight it out in these trees, and I think then I can make a left-hand move myself. Maybe do a bit of counter-attacking here, we'll see. Alright, you don't have to run anymore. Or you weren't running, okay. So let's get you moving straight up in these trees here. I want you to hide in these trees. You can hold your ground. Like I said, I don't think anybody's coming that way, but I'm not going to take a chance. Alright, no more running. There they are. Let's get in those trees. Run, 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 run. Get in the trees, because otherwise you're going to be out in the open and they're not. You're going to get slaughtered. Let's go ahead and have the Maryland unit get across. Run. And don't run. Fire. And they're charging. And he took a nice volley there. Now I got the Maryland boys going to get in there as well. That should definitely take care of that battle. Hold your ground. Alright, let's get in there. They got more men coming. Charge. Get in there. You don't need to run anymore, but definitely charge. Get them, get them, get them. Alright. So, we're holding here just fine. That seems to be no issue. I think we're going to hold this left just fine. We seem to be very strong in the center. We're very strong on the right. I think we're looking pretty darn good right now. I want to take these 2 units though if I can, and I want to come this way with it. No, that's not what I'm asking you to do. I'm asking you to move right up forward so I can put you in a hold pattern. You can shoot anybody who gets near. Come up a little bit closer. Alright, hold there. Thank you. Charge them. Let's go. I want that unit to give up. I want it done. Get them, get them, get them. Be done with it. It's a good defensive position. With the rivers being on the left and right, I can see why they would pick something like this. Now, I cannot let this sit back here. They retreated right through my lines and up into my rear. That I cannot let just sit back here because he's already recovering. So I'm going to have to spend the time to just take them out. And that's going to be time consuming. It's going to stop my left hand flank move. Otherwise, he will disrupt everything. I still see nothing coming this direction. So I'm going to send the 1st Ohio over here to get them moving. I'm going to set them to run and get them across the field. Meanwhile, 2nd Ohio, I'm going to start sending in that direction. I want to flank. So let's go ahead and send them out, and let's let the 1st Ohio deal with this. We use the hill. We're going to fire down on Barksdale because they are really starting to line it up over here. They are just thick as fleas out there. If I can move up this direction and begin to fire at them from this tree line, that is going to put a big hurting on them. These guys are absolutely exhausted now, which means they're going to move slow as molasses through these trees. See if I can't get him off this river here a little bit, away from the river, so it'll move a little faster. Alright, you can stop running. There you go. And they're out in the open, but so are they, so. There you go. That's wearing them out. They're just, there they go, they're sending Mahone. Looks like Mahone might cross the river here to deal with us. We shall see. If so, I'm going to send, I think, the Ohio across there too. It's a big gamble for me to send everything across and have no reserves. And there they go, they're crossing the river too. But if I can do it, it's going to make quite the difference in our overall fight here. Alright, let's get you to hold your ground here. There you go. He's starting a little bit of cover right now. That's good. Get to shooting at them because they're charging across there. Let's go. Get down there. Run, 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 run. No, on, just shoot them. No, just there you go, just shoot them. Alright, they're routed. So they're getting right up on our line here. 1st New York is taking a beating. I don't know how long this is going to hold over here. Well, now they're just, now Ambrose is coming across the field. It's not looking good. We are severely outnumbered. A long way to go too. Get them up here where they can shoot. I want the 1st Massachusetts firepower to be available. Hold there. That way you can start shooting too. Alright, hold there. They're bringing more now. They're going, they're bringing Magruder, the commander guy, and another unit to deal with us over here. So that is one good thing so far. I mean, we are capturing their attention, and that's a good thing so far. Okay, let's get moving that direction. Move that direction. Continue to move down here towards taking out this Birchdale unit here. Don't want them over here. Yep, I'm getting close to being able to flank this position over here as we go into melee now. This should be a mess. Yeah, that's not gonna last for you. Too many men here packed in these trees for you to make it. Gotta hold. Let's see what that does. They continue to march down that road. Yep. So far, so good. There we go. Firing off into him. He shot Cobb that time, so that's good. Stop and hold. Hold. There you go. Fire off into their flank. Beautiful. Charge them. Will you charge? You will not. There we go. Charge them. Get them. I want them gone so you can move up here. I love it. This is disrupting everything on their end right now. They're just whipping law right here in the middle. Yep, that's changed the entire aspect of this corner over here, so that's good. I want to move. Well, I'm not sure about moving 4th New York yet. They should have gave up by now. Yeah, that's yep, they're gonna rout. It's gonna force their hand over here. In which case they're gonna get slaughtered here. Trying to come forward to get it. They're trying to get away from this flanking. He's driving them right into our boys. 1st New York is just holding steady. Great job on their part. Great job. Catching artillery fire, it's just not good for them. I don't want to move them out of these trees, but I do want them to shift a little bit more so that they can continue to put fire on that flank there. Uh-oh, 3rd New York is not doing well. Get in there. Where are you, New York? Fall back. Why don't you fall back? Go to position there. Alright, they're done for now. Let's get moving up here. There you go. Alright, you don't have to run. You don't have to run. That's alright. Hold your position. Move up just a little bit. There you go. Hold that position. Alright, let's go. Fall back and fall back. Let's get back into these trees a little bit more. And force them to cross that river and come to us. Alright, stop and hold. Stop and hold. We'll force them to come towards us. Hold your ground, hold your ground. Don't get caught up in all that. First New York is doing a job. Yeah, that's why you're gonna get flanked no matter what you do here. Yeah, that's gonna force them to cross that river. They're gonna be butchered as they try and cross that river. It's gonna be a meat grinder. I don't blame you, First New York. I don't blame you. Did a great job, guys. Let's go, get in there. If I can get a hold of them, I'll back them up. Alright, New York. Have you get involved over here? Run. First New York, you get to go to the center and hold that. Safest place on the battlefield right now. Alright, get yourself turned. You don't have to run anymore. Rebels keep coming. Okay, I got you. Hold. Let's get over here in the center. Where I was telling you to go. There you go. Still nobody coming around to the right or anything, so I think we're set on that end. I need my reinforcements. That'd be nice. It's a long time to hold now. Out of ammo. I mean, we've caught them in a pickle right here in this middle, though. Right here on the left, it's their right. It is definitely doing a number on them. They're having trouble being able to effectively coordinate attacks, being shot at from all different angles like that. You're going to Lawton charging in. And that's going to end a disaster for him. Goodbye, Lawton. You can see his numbers are very low here, and the people who are left here are very beat up. They're not fresh. They are, even Armistead, they're just very beat up. So we'll see what happens. You see Hood on the move back here. There's D.H. Hill. And let's take this first Mainland boys and let's move up a little bit here. I want them shooting him. Alright, go ahead and hold there. Ohio's going to move up at the edge of these trees here so he can shoot. Continue to fire off in there. I think this move on the left has saved this fight. Otherwise we would have to deal with getting across that river was key. Otherwise you're fighting here. They could pour more and more troops in here if they wanted to. Use the cover of the trees, and it would not be the best thing in the world for us. I think it would spread us thin. Now we're able to concentrate in pockets and use our what few numbers we do have in favor of us. Alright, so now we got some more boys coming. Let's just get everybody up here for now and we'll go from there. Oh, Pleasanton's gonna get up here. Why don't you go to the right, Pleasanton? Those trees. We can't get across the river, but what we can do now, or at least charge across the river, I'm not going to do that, but what we can do is begin to move forward, put a lot of pressure on them, and if I can get across, I can really force them, if I'm in this area here, to deal with us quite a bit. But if I get that way, then the 1st Maryland can sit right here and hold its ground, keep them occupied. Now let's send those two further around that way where we can use the trees. Let's get back in here if we can. Some fresh boys coming. Alright, Massachusetts, your time in the pocket. And here comes our last little bit of reinforcements. Old Kirkland over here. Whew, they're not liking that much. Get you up a little bit more. 4th New York, I need you to go over here, and you here. Oh boy, that got a little more antsy than I thought it was going to get. Let's get across the river here if we can. See if we get him moving forward. Get 1st New York over here. What are you doing? Oh, I didn't tell him to hold, so he got out of position there. Fall back. Alright, that's good. Hold there. Alright, get over there. Have you head this direction, everybody else head to the left. Oh, I did not see that happen. They got a cross over there and we weren't looking. I'll send 2 units to deal with that. Let's see if we can't get back our line here. Alright, so you got this guy down here causing us trouble. You go take care of him. 1st New York, you can come right here and cover this gap. Have you swing around this way. We continue to come up the hill here. I'm going to put pressure on them back this direction. Oh, where you got an ammo truck coming. Just hold in the trees. That's the biggest thing. That cannon I'm not that worried about. Let's continue to move on them. Let's go. Get up here and we're going to charge them. I'm not gonna let them sit there. Have him deal with the approaching Simmons here. See if we can't really push this flank over here. Yeah, that drove him away. Head up the hill. How are we doing over here? Good? Charge. No. Charge. Charge. Whew. Yeah, oh yeah, he's catching the attention now. Let's see if we can't keep these boys kind of moving up the hill here. First Pennsylvania boys right in the middle. Let's get these 3rd Ohio boys over here too, because this I'm not worried about as much anymore. I want them boys over there. Yeah, man. Their entire side over here is basically gone at this point. First Pennsylvania boys got flanked trying to get into position. Not very bright. How are we doing down here? You, want you right up in here. Keep coming forward. Doc got that taken care of. Yeah, there goes Trimble off that direction. I'll move off with them parallel. There we go. Into the trees. Into the trees. Into the trees. Into the trees. Alright, First Pennsylvania, ready to go back into action here. Let's get you going in here. Seems how everything is in the middle right now. Come on, hold your ground. Hold. What are you doing? No, you're moving. Stop moving. Stop moving. If you'll go where I told you to go and stay, life would get a lot easier. Let's just get right here. Alright, New York, hold. 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 It's alright. You ain't gotta worry about trying to hold that position. Hold where you're at. Let's go, Pennsylvania. Get in here. Get everybody holding here. Stop moving around. There you go. Get up in there. Run. Converge and get rid of him. Pennsylvania, you are killing me. I have told you to hold repeatedly, and you are just not doing what I told you to do. Mr. Whoever you are. You're fired, whoever you are. Hold. Stay there. My goodness. If you'll stay there and shoot, instead of all this running around and maneuvering, you'll be so much better. Come on, Pleasanton. Don't retreat. Get back up in that gap. Alright, let's advance. 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 They want to jump in the middle? We'll surround them. Fall back. Have you take a defensive position, if I can talk, right over here. And have you do the same thing. Run. Cannons are disrupting them quite a bit. Hold. 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 Actually advance. Yeah, man. Alright. How are we doing down here? I'd like you to keep shooting them. It'd be great. I'd appreciate it. Doing good, doing good. Falling back out of that defensive position is making a difference. Woods is putting it on them. Becoming a not fair fight for them. Hold there. There we go. Maine has just held its ground, man. It's just stood in there in the center. Done a great job. Been shooting practice for them for the most part. Alright. Right now, anybody caught in the center is just being ripped. These cannons, though, are just putting the hurt on us. I wonder if I can get some men to get up there and just take out those cannons. That'd be great if I could do that. I don't know if they can reach them, though. That's a lot of field to cross. Having them cannons fire at you. We'll see. We'll see if we can do it. I don't know if they can, but we'll see. Meanwhile, it looks like, quietly, I think we've taken this. Battle. A major victory, it would appear. I don't know if they're going to hold there. 2nd New York is going to make it or not. Charge them. See if I can shut down some of these cannons here. Will you charge? Will you do it, boys? It's like dark, man. I don't know how anybody can see. anybody can see at this moment. It's really dark. Man, that just became... This became like a fishbowl for them. Almost like, if you think about Gettysburg a little bit, kind of like became a Gettysburg Bowl for them, where they were just trapped, where the Confederates were trapped in it, and they had the fish hook, and anywhere they went, you know, they're just being shot up. But this is just, it has turned into, where if you had Gettysburg, imagine right, the hook. If the hook had shifted, that right side had shifted around and just caught them in that big hole. Yeah, we're able to disrupt some of this cannon fire now. That's good. I think this is all over now, but the crying. Man, that worked out good. I was gambling on that left move. I was gambling on it being worthwhile, but it worked good. I'm glad it did. Nice job. We actually outnumbered them a little bit this time, which is a little shocking. Man, they lost double, 20,000 men. That's huge. Little drink there, a little war service medal. Appreciate that. 228,000, 16,000. Man. And I got George McClellan. Like, I really want him. Alright, I have another battle to do? I didn't know we had more battles. I thought that was it. Oh, we still got a good second full run of stuff. Wow. Okay, I was unaware of that. So let's start getting people replenished. Let's go to career. So if I go to the next one and get up to 2,500, which would be nice. Let's do that, and let's do some more medicine. Go back to the army base. So I don't know if I'm going to have enough. Can I get some men this time? I think I ought to get 5,000. Yeah, I need to get that. I'm not so worried about my reputation as in I need that at this moment. Alright, so that'll put me 2,500. 2,500, and I need a leader. Let's go with, I don't have any colonels. We got lieutenant colonels and generals. So Loomis, you're leading that. 2,500. 2,500, and you can go up. Way to go, 4th New York. You did a good job, guys. Alright, 1st New York was phenomenal. You can look at the statistic. Melvin Hill, they did a great job. They held their own. 2nd New York, they did a good job as well. But 4th New York just did a phenomenal job. They didn't kill a lot, but they held the right very well. They did a great job doing that. 2nd Division needs a leader. McClellan, you're it. Alright, 1st Maine, you did good. Okay, we need a leader. I guess Freddie Scott's gonna have to be it. Boy, I'm running out of guys here. Lieutenant Colonel, you'll have to go in. I don't want to put Lieutenant Colonels in, but I have really no choice at this moment. He's not too bad anyways. Down to 10,000 left. I wish I had some left to up my...
Yes, sir.
If I could have a little bit left, I'd like to upgrade my 2nd Corps, but it doesn't look like I'm going to have much left. So I can have a 4th Division, 2nd Corps. Jeez. Put you in. We're just short on everybody. Out of Palmettos, huh? What do I have? I have Springfields. I have Lawrence's. We could equip them. That'd be fine. Okay, and that leave me 3,000. Not good. That's not much. I think what we're gonna do is move you back, move everybody back. So first corps is definitely a lot stronger now, and we can start building our second corps. Second division has... Let's just put somebody else in charge of that for now. Over there I can use you here. I'm going to create an infantry brigade, 2,500. What else do I have? I have anything laying around in stock that a lot of. 8,000 Springfield 1855s. So we'll put them in. We'll go back to here. So you have 1842. Let's equip the 1855. Let's equip the 1855. And let's equip that. It's going to cost me 58,000. That's fine. There we go. Need to upgrade a lot of these guys. Palmetto's not the greatest gun in the world. What you want is, I want a better reloading than what I currently have. Palmetto's okay. It does look it's better than 1842. We got some more 1855s. I need to just, spend some money now. 1842. Can't upgrade you. We can upgrade to the Harper's Ferry, which is a good gun. So we'll do that. 3rd Connecticut. I'll upgrade you to the Harper's Ferry.
Yes, sir.
And then, so I got 273,000 left. Let's put the 1st Massachusetts as the Harper's Ferry as well. No, I don't have enough. Alright, and now, so I've got 4,008 of these Springfield 1842s left. And I got a lot of Palmettos, which do not have much melee. So currently he has the cancel. He has the 1842 currently. A Palmetto is going to be 1855B. It's a little better for sure. Of course, I'm out. I don't know. The Palmetto's pretty good. I don't know. I don't guess I can use those anymore. It's saying it's like not giving me the option to where they put that in there, which is weird. It's saying I got I had a bunch of them in the. There it is, the Palmetto. Okay, so if I put that in there, it loses some efficiency and stuff over this 1855, obviously. But 1st Massachusetts doing pretty good with that gun. Let's see, he's got the 1842. So if I change to the Palmetto, wait a minute, he has the Palmetto. He has the Springfield. Oh yeah, I'll get it right in a minute. So the melee is a little bit better with that one. But other than that, there's not much difference. Anybody have any? Nobody has farmers or anything like that. He has a Lorentz. Is that a better gun? I don't know. That's a better gun than maybe the 1842. Definitely got a little less efficiency. Yeah, we'll let him have that. 1842, 1842. Okay, so I don't have much left. We'll go ahead and create a artillery here as well and call that good. Alright, so we're going to end this episode here. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. We got some more battles we got to fight, and I look forward to it. Look forward to continuing the campaign. Leave some more of your suggestions and comments, and we appreciate it. Have a great day.